see a nigga that gain, you know, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, but lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell, man.
Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next life, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic. That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next life, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What's going on with y'all, bro? Another one. Exactly, man. Listen, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building. You know, it's crazy, dog. It's really crazy when you start understanding how this shit's really supposed to work, right? You know what I'm saying? When you learn how this shit's really supposed to work. Who the hell? Yeah, man, y'all tripping. Okay. So they ain't no light in. But hey, we'll figure it out, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, for all of those, shout out to Jessica X in the building with the super sticker. Thank you, ma'am. Greatly appreciate you. That we're hoping, again, for the demise, for the fall, for the destruction of the Black Manosphere. My nigga, we still here. I ain't going nowhere. No, the trademark is not even complete. The trademark is pending, okay? And shout out to Ramil, bro. Listen, trademark is pending, all right? So until it's completed and accepted fully by the USPTO, okay? Patent Trademarks Office, there is no trademark until it's official. Shout out to Kenny Conjo, man. What up, fam? Just stopping through right quick. I've been missing a lot from front end, but I try to catch playbacks every once. elders to keep them up. I'll holler. Peace to the chat. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? There is no trademark yet because it's not being completed. Okay, these are legal precedents, man. And again, people have to become more familiar with the law and the legal aspect of it. And this is why what happened earlier today on Bernard's. I wanted to, be impartial. I want to be, calm and cool, so you can actually get to the point and actually hear shit out. Okay. And again, man, y'all niggas not gonna fucking, peg me, bro. You're not gonna pigeonhole me into where like I gotta be aggressive tastic all the time. No, nigga, I do it all. Okay. Anybody that follow me, the A1 day ones, no, bro, I can get everything you need, bro. Okay. All right. But again, man, this ain't really about that. This is what I said. And for one, man, listen, you niggas need to stop. Okay. Y'all need to stop. I made a short video about this, and look at God, man. Now, shout out to the hate God niggas. Shout out to y'all. Look at God putting this ram in the bush. Listen, bro, if this space for you niggas, okay, if this space was all proper and courteous and polite and all this shit, you niggas wouldn't be here. Okay. You niggas are the niggas that are a step above like the beef sector, my nigga. Okay. Y'all are the ones that got some common sense. Okay. You can turn it, you know how to code switch. You can turn your nigga, you turn on and turn off your nigga when you need be. You're not in full on nigga mode 1,000% of the time, 24/7, 365. That's why y'all over here. Okay. That's why y'all niggas over here where it's safe at. Okay, we're safe. Well, you ain't got to worry about everybody get it, nigga. Y'all, I just learned about this beef sector for real, like over the weekend, bro. And nigga, nobody's safe over there. Nigga, if you're a supporter, you get doxxed. Nigga, if you're a content creator, nigga, you might get shot. Okay. You hear me? Motherfuckers pulling up the motherfucking houses and shit, bro. Like for real. This shit go beyond the internet over there, nigga. So y'all niggas over here where it's safe at. All right. Y'all niggas over here where it's safe at. So I'm sick and tired of y'all. Oh man, we can't come together. We can't do nothing. No camaraderie. Man, you niggas don't want none of that shit. This shit get popping the most when some nigga shit going on. When the GDs done been letting the dough. When they didn't let the GDs in the dough, that's when you niggas start motherfucking super chatting it up, liking it up, comment thread, speed up. Everything gets to popping, nigga. All right? I compare niggas to the club, right? Listen, bro, nobody's going to a club, not a lounge, not a fucking cigar bar, not a club, okay, where they're playing Common and, Thoughtful Nas and The Roots and fucking Talib Kweli and goddamn Mos Def. Nigga, that club will shut down immediately and the DJ gonna get whooped, nigga. They whooping the DJ in the club, okay? And one of the niggas that's done whooped on the DJ is gonna put some Lil Jon on and some 3 6 Mafia. Nowadays, 21 Savage and Lil Durk and who else? Who else is this? Killing nigga, shooting nigga, fuck hoes, big rims, expensive cars, a lot of money, expensive clothes, all that shit. Shout out to Till Dog, man. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Make sure I hit the like button on this bitch. All right, Roscoe, what's up, man? So I'm tired of you niggas coming through this motherfucker on this. You just can't get along. We need to be more peaceful. You niggas don't like no damn peace. You niggas don't like peace. Okay? A good, at least 51% of y'all niggas done stomp somebody out when they fail in a fight. Okay? I ain't gonna tell you to put no ones in the chat, but I know by listening to some of you niggas just seeing you. Some of y'all niggas done wait for a nigga to fall on the ground to get that get that one little stumpy in and run off. You hear me? Bro, that's why I say I know you niggas. That's why I'm never ever gonna be able to really depend on this shit. Cause I don't give a damn about y'all not liking me or liking me or whatever the fuck, because I know the truth. I'm not gonna compromise nothing the fuck I gotta say for what I know to be the fucking truth. And I'm barely ever wrong, bro. I'm barely ever wrong. That's why Fantastic was right. Hoes wait, my nigga. Everybody want to be right. Everybody want to be right to prove Fantastic wrong. And again, Fantastic was right again because I'm the one who told y'all over there. Shout out to Jessica X. Jessica X, and Jessica X, I'm sorry. This is Jessica X speaking freely and independently of Mr. Fantastic. This is Jessica X own thought independently of me. She's saying this for herself. This is not us in tandem. I don't have her fucking, I'm not in her account. She's not in mine. The Black Manosphere is nothing without the content creators within it. If the creators boycott, they lose the power of the term. Wow, that sounds quite familiar. Somebody said that yesterday. I wonder who it could be. Again, bro. And shout out to O'Shea. Shout out to a lot of the dudes, Obsidian and whatnot, what have you. Listen, bro. I analyze things and assess things, bro. Okay. I have to figure out how to fix shit like for a living. So I have a very, very goal and productivity and solution-based mind. Okay. So when I look at something, I don't look just the surface. My job in fucking being an electrician is, okay, what's the root cause? Isolate, assess, break down each individual piece. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Is this good here? All right, this section is good. So that means everything behind here before this is good. All right, so let's go forward. Okay, that's my mind, bro. I've been doing this for 18 plus years, dog, and great at it. Not my opinion. You can ask motherfuckers about me. So I don't just apply that to my job, bro. I apply that shit to life in real life situations. I look at some shit, bro, and I'm immediately thinking from beginning to end. Problem solution. And what niggas don't like about the fact of the matter is that, bro, I say that unapologetically, no matter who's involved or who's not involved or whatever the fuck. And again, y'all not paying attention to the niggas that was hoping, oh, y'all niggas took a L. Oh, see, y'all done been finessed. Y'all done been co-op. It has swept it from up under you and all this other shit. And y'all, I told you. Bro, you got to be looking at these I told you niggas. Because, see, that's a nigga that knew something and didn't tell it for the sake of the people that they supposed to be cool with. Or that's a nigga that didn't know nothing in the first place and he was fronting just for the sake to act like he actually knows something because there's nobody ass nigga that don't fit in and nobody pays attention to. But shout out to GC. If you just motherfucking say all the time something gonna happen, then eventually when it happens, see, I told you it was gonna happen. But no, sometimes little niggas, get the get the scoop on some shit. They don't get to be a part, they don't get to participate. They don't be, what I'm saying, they don't get no shine, but they just get the tea. When was it cool for these T-ass niggas, bro? When is it cool for a nigga to be like, I know something, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. I know what's going on. I know what's coming. Like a bitch. But y'all cool with it, man. Y'all cool with it. Y'all cool with the shit. When I say that shit, I let y'all niggas know. Like, hey, y'all hate God, niggas. Hey, man, I pray for you. That's the only thing I'm gonna keep pretty much in the air because I don't have no determination for it. That's just strictly belief. But anything I know about, bro, that's gonna affect the space and affect the Black Manosphere as a whole, I'm not gonna hold that to myself. I'm not gonna be no bitch ass nigga and run around this motherfucker and keep be the fucking, the senior man with a secret. See, again, you have to be in a position of authority and used to be in control of other people to understand that. Senior man with a secret. Shout out to all my former military people. All right. When it's for the space, man, when it's for the shit, for the brotherhood, for the, the progress of Black men, is everybody, so enthused and infatuated with right now. What are we doing? I see a whole bunch of motherfuckers celebrating the fact that the niggas tried to co-opt the Black Manosphere. And what's so fucked up about it, man, is again, bro, it's been proven how many people eat from the space. Not even just the content creators, like, bro, the people that troll the space eat from the space. The niggas that couldn't cut it in the space and talk and say, and they claim they were part of the space, but then they get mad because they didn't get the shine. They didn't have the talent. They didn't have the ability, So I ain't a part of this shit. Y'all with the hoes and y'all this and y'all that and y'all this and y'all that and y'all this and y'all that. Nigga, leave. You ain't got to announce yourself. Just leave, nigga. But they want to take part of the name. All these different spheres around here. that, oh, I'm not a part of the Manosphere, but I'm gonna talk shit about the Manosphere all the time, and I'm gonna focus on Manosphere content creators because I don't have any talent of my own, I don't have any substance of my own, I don't have any topics of my own, I don't have anything to talk about on my own. You know? But what y'all gonna say, man, if you go and you look and say, hey man, that trademark is pending. And being that, you know, there's plenty of precedents out here to prove that this term was used in commerce way before May 11th of 2021. I mean, it's not nothing guaranteed to say that it's gonna get pushed through. Okay. You gotta be motherfucking aware of that shit, bro. And I keep telling y'all, bro, you gotta keep them motherfucking snakes out your yard, dog. A lot of snake ass motherfuckers out here, bro. They're just quick to say something and talk about this and talk. And as soon as something come up to where it's like, oh man, yeah, these niggas took a L. All this, all that's that. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, for real. What are we talking about here? Tell me and explain to me the L that happened to the fucking Manosphere. Especially when, again, the trademark is not complete. The trademark has not been approved. Bro, it takes at least a minimum of a year before it even get through all the paperwork part to where you even consider it for like a registry. So you should be registered. Not to mention trademark. You have copyrights, you have registers, you have trademarks. The circle C, the circle R, and then you have the TM. How many niggas knew that? How many of these niggas out here, bro, was able to have ever even filed at the USPTO? They knew the fucking website. Ask them where their trademarks are. Any nigga that's out here celebrating the motherfucking Manosphere being trademarked, which again, it's not. A trademark is not official until you get the motherfucking paperwork from the fucking USPTO saying that it's official. It is clear. Do you hear me? This is my opinion. This is a fact. And again, there's never, ever been a fucking trademark motherfucking approved, my nigga. I say in modern times, of course, when it first started, it started one day. Nobody, okay, whatever, nigga. You know what I mean? In a 2-month time period, bro, stop it. 2 months? 2 months. The shit just got filed in May. But you niggas, again, a lot of you, jealous niggas, failure niggas, wash out ass niggas, take a L ass niggas. Bro, what L have we taken? Nothing is official. And like I told you, without the fucking people in the space, the name is useless. Okay? Without the people in the space, bro, the name is useless. You know how many people done tried to use other people's motherfucking likeness and image and all this other shit, and the other person then get behind it? Or people just pull their support of it directly to say, hey, I have no affiliation with this, that, and the other. These people are using my image, unofficially or illegally. But they don't have again, it takes time for legal filings. So they can't stop them legally and wait for the process. So what do? They just go public and tell you, hey, I no longer support this brand. I no longer have affiliation with these people, or so on and so forth. And you know what happens if that person has enough fucking has enough pull, have enough weight, enough gravity, their support goes with them. That's what the Black Manosphere is, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's sad, dog, that a nigga that's been in this shit, one of the youngest guys in this shit, understands it and sees it better than a lot of these sour ass, bitter ass, failure ass motherfuckers, bro. That's got their pom poms in the air right now because they feel like the space is taking the L. But as usual, I'm here to deliver that real shit. That real don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, slap me when you see me. But you won't. But again, this is where y'all come in. Y'all fucking up. I blame y'all, bro. I blame y'all because y'all don't check the bullshit. Y'all Michael Jackson meme popping the popcorn so bad, popping the popcorn in your mouth that nobody stops to say, hey man, wait a minute, bro. Hold on, bro. That right there, that's a step too far. That's just a blatant lie. Or ask the question, hold on, bro. Wait. So are you cool with the space or are you not? Because if you cool with the space, why are you celebrating a hit, the space taking a hit like this? This is a major thing. If it was true to where the trademark was filed, this could be possibly major. You know, people being having being under legal violence, possible lawsuits and all this thing, rights to, you know, certain phrases, rights to this, rights to that, all those different things, right? That's real serious shit when you're talking about business, bro. Mind you, in the midst of the space picking up, just think about this. It's the whole Kevin Samuels fucking explosion. You done had fucking Kwame Brown come through and he talk about the space and give credence to the space. You got Jason Whitlock. We already know a whole bunch of other people done you know, shouted the space out or whatever without unofficially using the terms and shit that come from here way before Kevin Samuels. Obsidian said it's plenty of times he got plenty of people that are, you know, in mainstream media that watch him, but they just can't admit that they watch him. You know? But ultimately, man, and Blaze, you don't have to. Listen, that's another thing too. Listen, I don't stand with Kevin. I don't quote unquote stand with Kevin. I support his message, but I don't support it wholeheartedly. Y'all know me. I'm never gonna be on the suit shit. You shouldn't have to wear a suit every day. A high value man, you can be a high value man with far less than $100,000. And again, I heard him the other night. Shout out to Platinum because he Platinum was saying that he got levels now. See, KS done brought that shit down. Listen, bro. Y'all go appreciate me one of these days. I ain't saying they got it from me, but I've been told y'all this, bro. I'm the nigga that went on. I went up Obsidian against this several times because Obsidian love to call niggas broke. Okay, and as a nigga that's been broke, I know when you stop the broke threshold. You hear me? From a nigga that's been broke as a child, of $40,000 to $60,000 is like, bro, difference, world maker of difference. From making $40,000 to $60,000, nigga, your whole life changes. Just 20K. Do you hear me? So I knew eventually that, again, bro, just listen to, go back and track me. All my A1 day ones. Have I not? I've been saying this from jump, bro. You ain't got to be a rich nigga just starting at 100K, bro. You know what I mean? I've been told y'all that shit. Being a rich nigga don't start at 100K. You in the right motherfucking place, bro. You making $60,000, bro. You are comfortable. Nigga, you make 75K, nigga. You are rich in certain places. Shot Red Pill Awareness, man. I appreciate you too, bro. Appreciate you too, fam. On they switch the shift around so it comes a whole lot earlier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Walk 3434. That's what I'm telling you, man. So this what I'm saying. Shout out to Shannon B. Listen, that's why I told y'all, bro. I wasn't coming at nobody or whatever when I was doing the whole, like, you know, they said 30K and 100K is, you know, the same thing. I was just saying, like, bro, from my life experience, bro, I know the difference. I know what 60K will do in you know, a moderately cost of living expenses city. You know what I'm saying? In a decent cost of living city. Not no fucking, not no, the top or the top will. We talking at the bottom where we talking motherfucking, you know, you know, backwoods, motherfucking Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, the bayou. Niggas got outhouses and shit. You ain't got no motherfucking running water. You ain't got no central AC. Okay? But just a little moderate, you know, place or whatnot. Like, bro, back in Macon, nigga, woo. If I was making the money I was making back in Macon, bro, as a single nigga, I'm telling you, bro, it's ridiculous. But again, like I say, man, you know, shout out to KS. You know, he's starting to empower all the brothers and let them know, bro. He's starting to tell the shit we've been saying here. And again, you get to hear, bro, you know, the full essence of everybody. Eventually, it just takes time. You know, that's what I'm about, man. Oh shit! Look at fucking Sister George. She made. Let me get a loan, nigga. You done. Hey, hit me up. I need that loan. You and Curl. Hey, you and Curlin start your own credit union. Shout out to my man BK Bourne, Shahid. Yup, I know the broke threshold. Facts though. 60K not clout chasing and comfortable is easy most places except for that. Yeah, man, that's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You go to fucking 60, you hit that 60K threshold, bro. Nigga, your whole, as long as you don't got no crazy outstanding debt, even if you do got some debt, you're a little bit overweight, you should be on the debt threshold, bro. Your whole life, bro, you literally feel the pressure, just, you know, extra money you got, the freedoms you have, and all these different things. And then it just gets more and more, you know, as you get, you know, closer to that six-figure mark and onward. You know? The whole thing, man, is where these dudes that associate with this space allegedly are happy and clappy, happy and clappy about a possibility of the manosphere failing. And again, it's because you're a failure yourself. That's what it is. You niggas that affiliate and claimed it. Motherfuckers that was never down with it. That was they supposed to do. Motherfuckers that's never been Manosphere, never claimed Manosphere. Of course. Hey, man, they never affiliate with you. They think you niggas a whole bunch of this and lames and can't get women and whatnot, bruh. They doing what they supposed to do. I'm not talking to them. It don't matter about them. That's their job. Of course, you want to see the shit fall because you don't see any value in it. You just see it as, you know, a whole bunch of niggas complaining. Cool, respect to you. But the niggas that trying to build themselves or that has built themselves from the fucking Black Manosphere, then they turn their motherfucking back. Shout out to motherfucking Grinch, man. Shout out to all the six-figure niggas. Hey, Grinch, hey, man. Don't be telling these niggas. You can't say that, man. You can't tell niggas you a six-figure nigga, Grinch. You can't be doing that. Just saying, bro. Six-figure niggas ain't shit. But Kevin Samuels is extending them packages, nigga. See, we gonna have to change this shit up. We got Kevin Samuels extending these packages, nigga. Platinum, gold, and silver level. He talking about niggas that make $50,000. They finna be in there. So if you making double that, nigga, what is you? Yo, what up, man? What's going on, Vision?
Oh, peace, fantastic. I'm not gonna be long, because I think this is more for you content creators. But regarding that trademark thing, like if he didn't do it, how come nobody else would have? Like who else would have done it? Wouldn't it have been a good idea for somebody in this space to trademark that word, even though it does belong to Angry Man?
Well, listen. Mm-hmm. And shout out to AM, shout out to Angry Man. Listen, yeah, that was why it didn't happen. This is what I'm saying, bro. And this is why I heard him out. And this is what I said. I was specific and very particular in my speech. Now, good businessmen are usually horrible friends, okay? And there's no such thing as a verbal agreement in business. But as long as these dudes operate, and women, shout out to Kendra D. I don't know why, and why the hell I keep calling her Kendra G? It's Kendra D, nigga. D as in Delta. D as in the batteries that them big girls be using in them dildos. You hear me? All right, not G. D. Kendra G is the old chick that motherfucking Kevin KS embarrassed on IG. Kendra D is the Black Manosphere affiliate. Okay. So yeah, the whole thing going on, bro, is that out of respect for him, nobody wanted to you know, again, who would want to take something that's rightfully owned to Angry Man? I would never do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that whether it be Angry Man or Obsidian, because O'Shea is saying The only two motherfuckers that got any credence to it is going to be Angry Man. He said Angry Man first. Again, give Angry Man his credit. He put Angry Man at the level, and then he said outside of Angry Man, the only other person would be Obsidian. So who would be me again? And two, like the shit where Ramil was on yesterday. At the very least, I figured that was taken care of. This shit been around way longer than me, man. They saying this shit done been running at least now for 5 years. The dude that was doing it, he's saying he been here for 8. It's cats that say they been in this space for over 10 years. Remember the weird nigga, the Kung Lao nigga? What's that Kung Lao nigga's name? They had my picture on the wall. Hey, what's that Kung Lao weird stalker nigga with the Kung Lao hat and the sharp ass teeth? What's buddy's name? Anyway, that nigga said he been around for and he's a kid since he was 12. He been around for 10 years. So when I got people that's been around that long, it's something that in the back of my mind, I'm not even considering taking over out of respect and out of somebody already has that taken care of on the business end. You see what I'm saying? So I understand the questions asked, like, okay, well, the shit was dropped the ball and so on and so forth. That at the very end of the day, that was literally out of respect that niggas didn't even try or consider trying to do that. Oh, Cortez, that's his name. That's Roscoe. That's that nigga name. I forgot about it. Yeah.
Can I say one? Let me say one thing quickly. I send you and Jessica. Yeah, I send you and Jessica the link. Just so you guys know, back in the day, hip hop was been around since the 70s, right? Hip hop, nobody trademarked it, and ended up some company trademarking it, and it was worth billions of dollars. So I just want to say that this has happened before, where black people create a term that becomes popular, starts making billions of dollars, and then everybody just lets it sit there, and then somebody comes out of nowhere who's not from the culture and takes the word. So in essence, like it happened before with hip hop, where somebody and it's happened with other things that black people create. They create, but they let other people come and take their intellectual property. That's all I want to say. Just the story has happened before, so it's better to have somebody within your culture trademark it than somebody outside of your culture. But like you said, you thought this had been taken care of, but it looks like we're still dropping a ball. So I'm gonna leave on that note though. But I did send you the link.
No problem.
Do you know what, Vision?
Yeah.
I think even if it's somebody within the culture, if their intentions and their plans aren't for the greater good of what they're joining, it doesn't matter if the person's in the culture or outside of it. Like, that doesn't matter. It's all about the intentions. So it's no different from, because he came with the palm colored man and the Chinese man and all those different things. But those are just triggers to make you feel like you can trust him. If his intentions aren't right, then what makes him any different from the palm colored man? He is no different. You both have the same intentions. You're both looking to come in and just capitalize off something that you haven't put any effort into growing.
Yeah, you just look like me.
Yeah, I got
exactly.
it. No, those are the worst too. Yeah, I need to, the church and the church connections and everything like that. It doesn't look good. I agree. But just that's all. You guys are the content creators, man. So I'm gonna leave and listen to the chat. Peace.
All right,
Use this as a lesson, though. Use it as a lesson, right? Like, learn from this.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Again, like I said, bro. I be saying, bro, a lot of cats around here are super underrated. Because like I said, when Ramil was talking about that shit, bro, I was 30 plus years old. I had I've heard of an LLC, but never thought of it doing it myself. Like, bro, it's one of the best things you could have ever possibly did. And like I say, you need to learn the stuff behind it, because it opens up to a whole lot of different possibilities and things. But Jessica, what's up with you? What's going on? Go ahead.
Nothing. I just came up to join in the conversation. Do you know what? Like, okay, as it stood yesterday, I was thinking that it's probably Angry Man who's behind it. And if it was, to me, it was like, okay, I don't get why we're making such a hype. Because he is, like, whether you like him or not, he's considered to be one of the founding fathers. So yeah, if anyone should do it or is going to do it, it should really be one of those three. But then today it became clear that I don't think it is Angry Man. I don't think he's got really any part of it at all. Because when the guy was speaking, he kept saying that he had to refer every time when he was talking about who he referred back to in the space. It was like him referring back to Kendra D. So Angry Man isn't really involved in this at all. I think it was clear the guy is like a snake oil salesman. He could not answer a question directly to save his life. He just kept giving word salad, filibuster, and his real thoughts came out. he basically was trying to big boy the panel. He was like, shut up, I'm the big dog in here now. And it's like, really? This is somebody that we're meant to look up to as a leader. And people were saying, why a leader? But it's like, she said, okay, we need some more leadership and structure within the manosphere. Okay, do you know what? Some people might agree on that. But then who are we meant to be looking at as a leader? This guy?
Exactly. And
That
like
nobody knows and has done nothing?
Well, that, like you said, Jessica, and that would be something that the people decided upon. That wouldn't be something that you, like you said, you just, arbitrarily or unilaterally choose for us. You feel what I'm saying? That's something that's aware, hey, hey, we got fucking O'Shea, Obsidian, and Angry Man. Them niggas can't get along, so fuck it. We'll appoint somebody new that's neutral. Everybody's cool with, hey, Ramil is a candidate, or Bernard is a candidate, or whoever the most neutral person is, that you can think of. Hell, shout out to Soul Provider. Soul Provider Speaks is a candidate. Okay, this is not about necessarily a seniority thing or impact thing. It's the person who has the best intentions and understands the thing the best for the for the space to thrive, right? For them to have enough of the image or whatnot, what have you. That content is a certain thing. They're a little edgy, but not too edgy. And this is the front man that we want to be the representative of the space. You know what I'm saying? That's something you vote upon. You don't just put somebody out there, and then, especially like you said, it's coming off of, well, nobody knows this guy. This guy saying he been around since 2008. But fam, nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? ARC is saying he don't know you. You know what I'm saying? O'Shea is saying he don't know you. And you know what I'm saying? And then you only have affiliation with one quote unquote faction group or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, like you said, when we start pressing them for the thing, and this nigga was hood. Look here, bro. I don't know if hey, Buddy might have a body. God damn it. Okay. This might be the bussing. They got the cussing passer. This nigga here's the bussing passer. I guarantee you, this nigga got the 30 with the switch and the dick on it. I'm telling you, this nigga here is hood. If he ain't got no bodies, he definitely got some cases. You hear me? But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Pastor Glocktavius.
Yeah, man. Telling you. But that's what I'm saying. So, the whole thing of it came off, and and people are gonna say, well, it should have been a one-on-one and this and the other and all these different things. Well, no. He deserves the fire.
Listen, if he's trying to step into that position, he does need to be questioned. Yeah.
But hey, Jessica, you got certain motherfuckers around here. No, he should just have a thing and then not have no discussion.
Yeah,
and
he's a doctor.
out.
We have to call him the doc with the Glock from now on.
Yeah, Doc with the Glock ain't fucking around, man. He said, "You niggas shut up." He was aggressive. That nigga was hard. So Rod the God, the bussing passer, man, not the cussing passer, the bussing passer. Yeah, man. So you gotta see what the hell is going on here, and then like you said, bro, if you can't answer the questions directly, you want to get these Dr. Bishop, Pastor, Reverend, Deacon, Doctor, answers and shit, my nigga. Hey, bro, you're not playing through that with us. And to all the people that felt like I wasn't, aggress-tastic out there, bro, that wasn't my job. Ramil had that covered. Like I said, I was asking the right questions at the right time, and then letting motherfucking Ramil eat his ass up on the aggressive shit. I told you, you let a motherfucker talk long enough, bro. You ask the right questions. That's why I asked the question about the we and the us. Like, bro, when you say this, I'm hearing you. You know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to them dudes, shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep or whatever. But bro, you're coming up here with the vision. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking from this spot, and it's clearly a thing as to where even though it's Angry Man doesn't have any attachment to it directly, but the people that are affiliated with him, and then that's fucked up too, because y'all making it look bad on Angry Man. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all had nothing to do with this, now y'all dragging him into the shit, but because you his people, you his camp, and y'all gonna work with this dude on the side. You feel what I'm saying? And the only
it's like they said Angry Man gave them the go ahead, like they contacted him, and Angry Man was like, yeah, just go ahead and take it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you said, for the optics aspect of it, and for the full inclusiveness, and for the sake of the black man in the space, well, y'all should have been recruiting, people from the other factions or neutral people and all these different things to make it known that, hey, bro, this is truly what it is about. Because when all you see is the people from a certain camp, then it does start looking like, hey, y'all niggas on some Marlo from the Wire shit. Y'all trying to snatch the plug, bro. And like I said, bro, I ain't never been a street nigga in my life, bro. But I can tell you this, bro. I know a street nigga and I know street shit when I see it. Okay. Hands down, nigga, I stand on the curb. That's why I'm here. I'm safe, and I done seen niggas get ran the fuck over. I ain't got to get hit by no car, nigga, to learn. If you want to, be my guest with your dumb ass. But nigga, I'm smart as fuck and doing quite great. You know what I mean? Headed to 38, nigga, from standing on the motherfucking corner and watch you niggas play in the street. Shout out to my man Levon Bennett, man. Me and my wife together earn around 100K as a team. That's great, brother. Especially for y'all, some you know, you like to be an older brother, almost on the senior citizen, getting that nice, you know, free Denny's Grand Slam on your birthday and shit or whatever, you know, that senior citizen menu, brother. That's quite great for you to be, you know, up in age and all the same. We got my man SKC in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, I'm just working and listening. I just have questions, man. I just, you know me, I like to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
I have just a thought, and just give me your honest opinion, you and Jessica. If old buddy would have came on the show this morning and said, "Okay, so everybody that have their name in this listing or whatnot in this magazine, I want you to contact me right afterwards because I got to cut some checks to y'all." How do you think that would have went?
Some people would have sold out, undoubtedly. Some people would have sold out. They definitely would. If there's money involved, people would take it and see no issue with it. So yeah, if we're keeping it real, some people would have just taken the money if there were checks being cut.
What's the percentage would you put out there?
People? Well, it depends on the amount of money involved. Well, it depends on the amount of money.
Let's say if he said a ban for your name, for every that is in there.
A bunch of again, man. Hey, it is what it is. A bunch of struggling ass motherfuckers that's just not getting into the game and know they never gonna really make nothing of it. They take that shit in a heartbeat.
So the reason that I asked that question is why are people talking about honor and all this other stuff? It's really about the money.
Of course.
It's okay. You can say that, but I don't feel like the people who have been most vocal about this would have been any of the people that would have taken that money.
Okay,
they wouldn't.
And Ramil is my boy. I like Ramil. I'm just saying, and even you, Fantastic, would you have stated things differently if old buddy said, "Okay, well, hold on now, you MFs. I want to talk to y'all after this, and we need to talk about a price. So if you want, we'll have this conversation behind the scenes, and I'm willing to go pretty high on my price." With the conversation would have been different. That's all I'm asking.
Well, no, of course, if we talking real money and we're talking about on some partnership shit to you to use my likeness and where I get a guaranteed kickback no matter what, and it works out for me on the long term, well, yeah, I could consider it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like buying me out, like hell no, that's not happening with me. Because I know
hit them with the Kevin Samuels, buy me out for $2 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're gonna hit me with the extraordinary buyout early, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm gonna fucking what my brand has to give and what the talent I'm bringing. Yeah, I mean we can talk, but we talking little shit, little numbers. Like, come on, bro. Like you said, SKC, man, this is no shot, you know. But I'm not a full-time YouTuber, and I'm not having no aspirations of. This is my first. This is, you know what I'm saying. This is my least amount of money I make. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you, bro. What about you, Ramil? What would you have said if you would have said, "Okay, hey man, I see what you're saying. I need to talk to you after this. We need to talk about this bread"?
I would have said no, because you should have did that from the jump. Even if you, I mean, like I said, first of all, you ain't no price. People, I wish you guys knew how many people have tried to have sponsor me and get me to promote their shit and use my name. I get these emails at least every couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's a way you do it. That's how it should have went from the jump. But even then, I mean, the amount of money you can't buy. I mean, I'm like this, bro. Like, you can't afford me. You cannot. None of these cannot afford me. Okay, just use my anything that nobody in the space can afford me. I put like that. And so either way, it would not have been no monetary thing. I probably would have just said, okay, you can use it for this situation. Because I didn't do a lot of shit for free. what I'm saying? Because I would be sometimes I don't look for money for a lot of all the time. You know what I mean? But just the fact that the way he did it, what you're saying, he should have did that first. Anyway.
So, but everybody on the panel, and I haven't asked you, Jessica, would there have been a price that would have been enough
to use? I'll put it like this: to use my likeness as their price to say, "Hey, Ramil
yeah,
is part
to say Ramil is part of the team on this
Yeah,
match.
residual money. Yeah, guaranteed check coming in, but I still got the rights to everything else. They can get a Joe Rogan deal. Yeah, you gotta let you. I'll rent out my name. Fuck yeah, I can rent my name out.
And you know, it's nothing wrong with that as well. You know what I mean? But the thing is that it has to be done the correct way.
Exactly.
Like,
what about you, Jessica?
What, to buy me out? Or
No,
to just say you want to use me in a magazine?
Yeah.
I don't want any parts of it. Even if you had approached me beforehand and said, like, listen, we've just brought the trademark, we're making a magazine, I want you to be part of it. I don't want to be a part of that. I honestly think that, and I feel like this is probably why some of the bigger content creators didn't trademark the Black Manosphere, is that there shouldn't be one person that's just in charge like that. There shouldn't. It's a community, and that's part of the beauty of the space that we're in. And so I don't believe that it should really be in the hands of one person. If it has to be, it's better to be in one of the hands of the founding fathers, but I don't feel like anyone should really own it. So I wouldn't want to be a part of it anyway.
Yeah,
Not with him.
Let me read super chat real quick. Captain Sicko said he loves Jessica X. Shout out to him for the $2. Just man, y'all better stop sending. For honestly, I seen what Ramil nigga gave $50.
Just to say,
hey, new, hey, this is Miss Fantastic shit. This is my shit. A Semper chat. Y'all nigga better stop sending these Semper chats. God damn it. All right, this is my shit. Okay, Fantastic made it. God damn it. Ambush for the $4.99. Why he didn't create a Masculine Mercenaries magazine, and why are we just now finding out about it? Again, bro, I don't want to attach that to AM. Shout out to him. Again, bro. Angry Man said, I don't know how many times that he's separate. He's a separate entity of the Black Manosphere. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do over here. So being that he said that, I don't want to attach his name to it, especially with him he not on no paperwork. His name's not nowhere. His thing. Did they include him in the magazine? Because they mentioned O'Shea and Obsidian. Did they include AM? But they said, yeah, he said he was going to be featured in the thing. So however it goes, man, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to attach him to it because, like I said, from a paper standpoint, he's not on none of the names he's not on any controlling capacity according to according to the magazine.
So are people saying that the space can't be trademarked? Is that?
Obviously, it can be. No, I'm just saying I don't think it should be.
Well, I'm saying it can't be because you're taking the name alone. Listen, the name is nothing without unless you have a staff of people waiting, where you have a bunch of people waiting, right? Already, up and coming, a budding or trained, already going content creators that you're going to stick in, and they're going to be able to give this, and they got like some major TV deal and all this kind of crazy shit as to where, okay, this shit is going to launch off, and that's the only way it's going to go, bro. And it's still, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Who are they going to find that's going to catch lightning like KS? You feel what I'm saying?
So just as a question, you don't think it's possible that someone could basically BLM the Black Manosphere?
No, I mean, from a legal standpoint, yes.
Link some names together, put some.
That's what they're trying to do.
That's what they're
we're gonna make this money.
We gave that exact analogy yesterday on Ramil. That's why I said, bro. It's just like BLM. These niggas is trying to buy the name, so that way, no matter when you use it, it always comes back to them. The most you're gonna get is like a cease and desist, but they can't like Black Lives Matter is you have the corporation, but then it's also a slogan. So the Black Manosphere would be in the same capacity. You feel what I'm saying?
No. What I'm saying is, and I'm just thinking outside the box. I'm saying, wouldn't it be just crazy for somebody to do some stuff like that, and then next week you see Charlamagne talking about, this the Black Manosphere podcast.
but that's possible. It won't be a week, but that's possible. That's why I'm doing this at the gate, because I'm thinking long term. Niggas can take some shit like this and then have arguments.
We always been Black. We always been Manosphere. Ever since the I don't know, the Breakfast Club has been out, we always been about men's rights and stuff. And can they not do that?
If they
No,
can, but here's the thing. But Fantastic is right once again about they can have the name, but it ain't shit without the creators. But another thing, I gotta say this, man. As far as what SKC was saying earlier, what if they came with checks? Look, I know the space is, ratchet and sometimes things like that, but I will say this: the creators of the space do a good job standing their ground, and I will bet that in other businesses, more people will be way more willing to sell out than people over here. Because, like I said, even Kevin Samuels, as big as he is, he's still independent. Nobody's really bought him out because whether it's they had the money like that or whether the terms weren't right. This is still a taboo space. So I know It's Fantastic won't take no advertising deal for no bullshit. If he does, it'll be for something more legit or something. I turn out all advertisers, but I'm saying, but I will say this: creators over here can't really be bought out like that because of the way the business is structured. The message and the content is not really meant for, I guess, like sponsorship. I'm not saying it can't happen now.
Mainstream.
Well,
this
this
is what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, I done seen it happen. I seen it happen, bro. Listen, for a point in time, even Tommy Sotomayor had, I think he was doing Bang. He was doing he had like Bang sponsorship. He had a couple sponsors here and there, whatnot, what have you. But eventually, like I said, shit only matters for a time because pretty much it's like, bro, well, we can't no longer associate with your thing because of this. We need you to curtail your speech, curtail your message because it's getting a little too rowdy. I don't ever want to be in that position. The only thing y'all gonna see from me eventually is like a supplements deal or some shit when I get this fitness channel together. That shit's already in the works. You can view that's that'll be completely and totally separate and sponsored. Where I have nothing to worry about from my other, the other content or whatever, unless they find out about it and then oh well. But yeah, like Ramil was saying, bro, this thing right here, bro, is you guys like this is literally Kevin Samuels is getting nigga. This is the out the trunk deal for media. Y'all understand that? This is the shit that niggas in Texas and all these OG rappers and shit was doing, where they would press their own records, they would make their own cassette tapes and sell them out the trunk. Nigga, this trunk selling. This is direct market.
That's why I said it's history. OJ made history with this shit, man, because it's just the internet, so it gets minimized though.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And niggas real quick, and as can I get back to you. So this is the biggest thing, and because niggas so quick to just deplete everything and belittle shit and downplay it, they don't understand, like you said, when they said the whole thing about the money being made in this space, it's coming directly from the source. You know what I'm saying? Your ass pay that when you pay your cable bill, you pay a cable bill to the cable company. You don't pay it to the sitcoms you watch. You don't pay it to the movies you watch. You don't pay it to any of this stuff. Here, it is directly fucking sponsored by the supporters. You know what I'm saying? You pay those people directly and you have that connection to them on a personable level. You come up here, had a conversation, cuss them the fuck out, laugh, joke, or whatever, talk serious stuff, politics, real life, whatever the fuck you want to do. And no other space offers this, bro. White boys don't get down like this. It's always funny on this motherfucker. It's some nigga shit going on. And again, you niggas love the nigga shit. Let me read this and then you got it, SKC. If the Black Manosphere gets serious enemy, the magazine just gave them a list of who all to come for. Hey, man, come as they may. Go ahead, SKC.
Nah, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's like an interactive Def Comedy Jam. But question again. Okay, I know some people are on a purist type of thing of this space is supposed to be here to help Black men and young Black boys. Oh, okay, I get that. But some of these same individuals will state, oh, we need to be organizing politically and all this stuff. Okay, all of those political niggas, they always say, where's the money first? Before anything, they are not.
You have to have, bro,
or anything. You can't even.
Yeah, you can't get in the door
without some money.
Thank you.
So
can't get your
why is it? So why is it that dudes don't get that you can do both? And if people are making money, they're just making money. Why do they get so upset about that?
Well, again, man, I don't know, bro. It's so many things and so much shit that where niggas want to, everybody has their thing, and this is the thing and what I've learned. If you notice with me, bro, all of us grown, okay? I don't think you're the youngest person on this panel, bro. I'm not about to make a nigga that's 30-something plus years old change anything on a panel, whether he's a content creator or whether he's a supporter. bro, you are a grown ass stranger. Okay, I got love for y'all niggas to a degree, but bro, remember you're a grown stranger, and I seen some of you niggas turn into weirdos. Some of the niggas that were the biggest supporters turning to motherfucking crazy ass stalkers like baby mamas. So again, bro, you have to keep you niggas at a you know at you know what I'm saying, at arm's length. You know what I'm saying? Trust people, trust and verify. Shout out to fucking LA Divine. Shout out to my man Agon, bro. I met up with a couple people in real life, bro, that showed real love. So I know this shit is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
real.
yeah. And I get that, you know, you lending a hand to another person and so forth. After you done verified stuff, and you know, I get that. But the way some people be describing this space, particularly after this argument happened today, you know, that you got some people that I get it. You're purist. It's supposed to be the space for black men and to help black boys and so forth. Okay, so basically, are you telling me that this space is supposed to be where dudes come and be community daddies or stepdaddies? Digital daddies?
No. Again, like you said, that's motherfuckers that want an excuse, bro, to ammo to use for a later excuse to just, you know, either say they was right, or again, you know, knock the person that they don't like out of a certain spot and position and all this other shit, bro.
That's just politicking.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm calling them niggas out. Fuck them niggas. All right, the niggas that's around here, the manosphere this, the manosphere that. You niggas only exist because of the manosphere. Y'all talking shit about it. Fuck y'all niggas, bro.
There's a part of this that nobody's touching. And nobody's cutting. I'm not going to be the person to say, because I'm not catching the heat.
You know,
I'm not going to catch the heat for it. But I feel like I don't understand why everyone's ignoring like an obvious point or like an obvious thing today. But
whisper it to me.
I feel like people are doing it to maintain probably like friendships, or they don't want to rock the boat or something like that.
I'm lost.
We are ignoring the obvious.
What's the obvious? I'm lost.
I'm lost, Jessica. I'm
not bringing it up until anyone. I don't want to take the heat for it, but I'm like, can somebody speak about it?
What's the, I mean, I would like to know, because if I'm out.
Wait, hold on, Jessica. I think I know what you're talking about. Wait. So you the whole fact of the matter that Kendra D can run a whole thing for the fucking manosphere, but you know, everybody got this smoke for Jessica X. Is that it? Is that we cool with Kendra D and, you know, running this whole thing, and nobody ever said anything about Kendra D? Kendra D's been here way longer than everybody. But you know,
the fact that you've basically got a woman who's calling the shots, as to what's going on in the manosphere, because he said himself, the person that he went back to and he referred to every time was her. Those two were working together in this.
Well, I did bring it up on Bernard's stream, but you know, people try to streamline past that. We did touch on the female leadership, things like that. I definitely said that. But they would try that point was moved past quickly. But you know,
and I saw that because again, I feel like people are trying to keep the peace or maintain friendships. And listen, it's not a slight to her. I've never known her to do anything like egregious, right? But it's just the fact that basically you have the woman is the shot caller at the end of the day. She kind of is the person that
I want to jump in on that.
Want to be a baller, shot caller. Go ahead.
So you know, this is where understanding, and I know we all know this because we're in here, but this is where understanding the different factions of management matters. Like, we're gonna call O'Shea faction the Rumble faction, because we all you niggas came up through the Rumble. Because if you really think about it, and with who was really talking, that's really what it was, like that Rumble faction, you know, that's still cool. And then you got the Angry Man faction, which there's people that are like free agents, like Jay Shine, Charles Faulkner, where they kind of like me, where even though I'm tired, I've been more BGS faction, but I fuck with everybody, you know. And Kendra, I like Kendra, but the reality is that's that faction. And that is because Angry Man and Kendra, you know, like the trust is there with them. So because a lot of them folks follow Angry Man, Kendra is kind of like the lieutenant in that sense, where her stuff carries. Now, Kendra's stuff carries over across the board, but the cachet is the absolute strongest, you know, over there in that sector. which is why you saw that, which was another example when they want to talk this. It ain't about faction shit. And shout out to Grinch, because Grinch called that out. He said it's like I'll say something fantastic to appreciate. It's like you coming up with Magic Johnson, all of the greats for the Lakers, but you talk about this is for the betterment of the NBA. No, this is Lakers shit. This is trying to be exported to the entire NBA, but y'all are trying to package it. Yeah, y'all trying to package it, but that's not what it is. If y'all
didn't do it already, make sure y'all look at Grinch's last live, bro, like he said, bro. And that's why I say, bro, the real recognize real. Y'all niggas gotta appreciate certain niggas, bro, because there's certain niggas, shout out to Grinch, shout out to Ramil, certain niggas, shout out to Everett, that keep the shit no matter how much I don't like you, nigga. I seen, Ramil do that to plenty of niggas, bro. I don't like you, but hey, as long as we cool, bro. It ain't gotta be no beef shit all the time or whatever. Hey, I can give you your credit where it's due. But nigga, if you want to get on some fly shit or you want to, you know what I'm saying, try to get out of pocket, nigga, I'm gonna fucking rip your goddamn head off. I'm gonna embarrass your ass and roast you. But at the same time, it's some niggas, and that's Grinch's, that's Grinch's people. And he was even able to say and be honest, like truly transparent and be like, yo, what the fuck did y'all expect? Like, bro, come on.
And I don't mind. And here, let's be clear. And look, a lot of people, there's starting the level of trust that Kendra has built. And Jessica, you kind of in second, but you still kind of in that. There's a lot of folks that defend you, but you still kind of in that other spot too. But you pretty much second, on that. But Kendra just like kind of is almost not questioned, and she's earned that. But
it's Edward. Here's the thing.
Big but. Hold on. The thing I look at is if Kendra would have been the only female. Now, obviously, it wasn't a bad look that she was talking for a lot of these niggas. But if she would have been the only female on that article, I would have been like, all right, I could trust it. But when I see more than just her on there in editorial, even Bernard was like, no. I'm like, nah, man, because here's another thing I'm going to hold Father Time, or whatever his name is, to account for. You say you've been in this space since 2008. You doing shit as if you only been looking at this space for like 6 months. You should know the intricacies already. You shouldn't. So there was mistakes that were made that would have been unacceptable to make in 2015, let alone somebody that goes all the way back to 1.0. But see, that's where that ego is. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I hate using this term narcissist, but I got a lot of narcissistic tendencies in some of the motherfuckers. I really did, yo. But go ahead.
I was going to say, listen, even if you can say someone has a reputation, like any woman could have a reputation for being solid. Any woman could have a reputation for never having crossed the space, blah, 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 right? You can have that. But at the end of the day, if we're looking at what this space really is, this is the Black Manosphere. It is. So if somebody comes to me on that, I'm snitching. Because it's not my place to be involved and start calling shots and being like, start planning with some random person from the outside to come and take over the Black Manosphere name. That's not my place. So yeah, I'm going to snitch. I'm going to go over to someone and say, basically, look, this person is about to trademark the Manosphere name right now. We need to do it. They're about to do it either way. We need to do it before they do it. That's not my place. That shouldn't be
culture.
That shouldn't be.
But the argument
I'm snitching, SKC.
Yeah, before you go, hey, there's no stop snitching in the UK. SKC, there was no stop snitching campaign in the UK. Hold on, real quick.
I'm just saying, Jessica, they gonna clip that and they gonna play it back and forth.
Hold on, this is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. Until Jessica's point, for the female, she's a female, okay, so it's understandable, okay, she's gonna look out for her best interest, that's in her nature, ultimately, whatnot, what have you. But for these whole ass niggas that knew and was around here like Escape, you're my little secret, bitch ass niggas, okay, niggas went around here like they knew some shit that nobody else didn't know, and they didn't say shit. I'm telling you, instead of y'all praising them niggas, you got to be motherfucking brazen them niggas.
I'm about to go back. Right? I'm gonna go back to time like Loki and He Who Remains. I'm going back through the script because all these beefs that happened like in the last like maybe 4 months, 6 months, like some of the big ones. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm going back. I'm doing an audit. Some of y'all might lose your fucking wrench. Don't get mad. Don't ask me. I don't give a fuck. It's done if I do it. I'm just letting you know. So,
but can I buy a wrench though, Ed?
I mean, sure, you can buy a wrench. I ain't got the problem. Shit, a female can buy a wrench. Real talk. You know, the woman, it cost $72 for me to give her a rent, unless I know you, because she gave me $72 cash app. But I'm not, you know, motherfuckers really give a fuck about these rents.
You know, seriously though, Fantastic, the one, you know, because I'm
that's more valuable than money.
I'm an observer, but one of the things that I saw that's kind of weird to me is that crack between the individuals who are cool with making money in the space versus the individuals that are on this purist type of you should be doing it for the people type of stuff. So
man, that's kiss my ass with that.
SKC, them niggas don't believe that shit, bro. Hey, I got 300 of you motherfuckers in here, bro. I need fucking 300 likes, goddamn it. All right, hit one of the hands, man. Goddamn, y'all bullshit.
Okay,
but yeah,
you saying people don't believe it, but there are going to be streams where people are going to be saying it over
again. SKC, SKC. The young fellas have a stop the cap, stop it. That's fucking cap.
They got
bro.
an emoji.
Yeah, stop the cap. Like for real. Like dog, like, even the people that aren't monetized SKC, what they do? They put that fucking cash app up here, bro. When you're taking time out of your day to you know do this shit, and you see everybody else making money, bro, niggas gonna get, even if it's $1, they gonna take that $1. That's $1 they didn't have. Like what you call it, Ramil? You call it what? Swisher money, right? Call it that Swisher money. Niggas gonna take that Swisher money. You can even turn down that $1. But let me shout out to my man on Spiritual Life, aka Hope, for 10. The problem with men has always
I need that $1, $2, a bunch of ones better than a bunch of none, man. Shit,
better bunch of none. The problem with men has always been the mindset of men, not what females are doing. They will always respond to what the law allows. Government is the enemy. Females are distraction. Bait, destroy, man. Exactly, man. Behind every great man, bro, his destruction has probably been a woman, bro. I told you.
Do you know what? I still. You need to keep an eye on. You need to keep an eye on the women. If you think that women can't be just as destructive as men, and you're not going to focus on what some women are doing, then you're going to be playing yourself.
That's
and I'm talking about even if the law is a certain way, the government is a certain way. Don't act like women don't weaponize pussy and still bring things down. You know, so you need to be aware. You need to be aware of what women are doing.
Some of these dudes got to touch the hot stove a couple of times, but just to dial it back to what Fantastic said, I'll prove it right now in that panel. Like when dude asked, he said, look, I get all of what he was saying, talk about why they had to charge all on Amazon. Fine. I'll give you all that. Then Ramil asked a question. Okay, so what you doing with the money you did get? Then all of a sudden that shit start happening, just like with Kevin Samuels, they mic stop working. They can't hear no more. They need you to repeat it. Just like when women, when you ask them a question, they don't want to answer. See, they didn't want to talk about what they did with the money that they got, right? They got real hush mouth on that. So whenever folks talk that shit about we're purists, we're actually trying to help people, I'm like, yo, y'all can help people. That's cool. That's our rule. Shout out to George Macon. But the reality is this space is not meant to be that. That's not the only
thing. Not only that, bro, they didn't want to admit that they were making the money. That's a product. It's no wrong making money, but they try to say, "Oh, we're not making no money." That's why I say, is it a profit or non-profit? That's what you can make some money, but don't be saying it's not about the money.
Yep, Dr. T. Hassan is a non-profit. I'm about the money.
Let me get GC up in here, bro. Let me get GC up in here. Shout out to Richard Nixon for the 10. What's up, GC? Go over here, bro. GC, you there? GC, you on
He's
mute.
Muted.
Yeah. Y'all can have it for a second. I'm multitasking right now.
I bet. All right, but yeah, man. So that's the whole thing, bro, of what we got going on here. And like I said, bro, this is to all these motherfuckers that's doing this this victory lap. Like the Manosphere is going somewhere, bro. Again, bro, get your weight up, dog. I mean, you and again, if you feel like that, bro, make your own shit.
Glitch. Making money is a glitch. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah,
we're not making money. It was a glitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Like this. Listen, these the whole thing.
But then the glitch changed. It went from $5.99 down to 99 cents. You guys call it. So there's obviously some control over it. It's like it's very convenient that once Ramil pointed out, but like you're making money off of this right now. Then all of a sudden it went down to 99p. Like, really?
Man. Buddy on your stream, Ramil, making me laugh, man. He was like, man, Ramil, you had it, man. You bit his head off, man. Fantastic, man. I'm kind of
disappointed, bro.
sideways, man. You was kind of sidestepping, man. You didn't alpha your way through it. You know,
like, hey, man,
all day long. I'm like, man, you have to ape out on every situation. Good. I don't know. I just thought for the look of it all, especially if individuals are the content creators and they have the majority of the power, what's there to ape out about?
Was that a what? Sorry?
It's like, what is there to ape out about if you have the power? You're the content creator.
No. I guess we do. And it goes back to what Fantastic and I were saying earlier, in that the power of the Black Manosphere is in the content creators themselves. Without the content creators, it's nothing. But at the end of the day, it's still, this was a movement. So the Black Manosphere overall is a movement that is for everybody. And so if somebody's looking to basically F you over, you still should be, concerned about that. Because it can affect people on an individual level as well. And it's just the intentions of it all, because they sat there today and said, this is all about you. This is all about the content creators. This is all about helping Black men. This is for me to help advertise you and make what you're doing stronger. But you never bothered. If you care so much about the content creators that you're advertising, why didn't you bother to contact any one of them before you went ahead and did this?
Okay.
If it's about men, why is your team
just
women?
To back that up, Jessica, just to back it up, could anybody on the panel here, because all of y'all names are on the list and stuff, how would you have been hurt by this?
Okay, so I'll explain this. Let me explain this clearly. SKC might be a little harder because you now actually have a really channel. Once again, they could take this manosphere with my likenesses in the direction they want to go. They're talking about putting it in a church, putting it on campuses.
You would have been in the church?
Exactly. So I'm saying I have to have control. You can't put, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I have to make it's not aping out. I'm just saying, like, I have to stand up not only for me personally, but also for the audience and for everybody else to see what's going on. So I can't have them take my likeness and have it distributed in places where I don't have.
You didn't want the pump and dump in the church, man?
Fuck no. Okay, that's why I have to speak out. That's why I gotta speak out, because that's
a whole new business for you, Ramil.
Well, I respect. Hold on, I respect what Ramil's saying, but I'm gonna come at it. But hold on, but I'm gonna come at it at another angle nobody's considering too. I've been saying this over and over and over again. What you're not gonna do is, because I've talked about this behind the scenes with people too, but just aggregating through a channel. What you're not gonna do is use me, all of us, some of the smaller creators and bigger creators, and then aggregate like an email list or an audience, and then you get to pick who you start the railgun, and then out of nowhere, a lot of the people from certain crews start getting railgun out of nowhere because, you know what I'm saying? Because they fucking with the right person or something like that. See, you got a list of like 100,000 subscribers. Like, I'm talking about email subscribers. At that point, you operate outside of the algorithm. You know, you operate outside of the algorithm, yo. And at that point, I mean, ain't nothing you can do.
I get that. I mean,
yeah. So a lot of y'all are being small-minded. Like a lot of y'all, it's like, see, this is why y'all always getting fucked over at the end. I get you trying to be devil's advocate, SPC, but this is shout out to Ramil, because I get it. I'll put your back a little bit, but I understand where you're coming from. A lot of y'all, it's like y'all got to get fucked before y'all realize somebody's fucking you. And this is why what Jessica X just said. This is why all y'all niggas keep getting played over and over and over again. Now, people ask, well, you want to talk. Ain't you always talking about like a new female content creator shit? Yes, but you know why? I always got my eye on if they do some fuck shit. So when they do it, they get caught. Somebody just got exposed today on a show I'm not gonna name. They got exposed like a motherfucker. And I did a whole thing on that. Because guess what? I already know they can go left. Shout out to Mr. Research. I don't need y'all be at. I can do that because I understand where the limits are. A lot of y'all don't. That's why y'all have this kind of thing where motherfuckers don't want to fuck with no woman, because y'all know y'all can't control yourself. All it takes is a light-skinned avatar, shout out to Jessica, and y'all are bewitched. Me, that ain't nothing to me. I'm gonna pay attention to what you say, very deeply to what you say. And niggas don't do that, and that's the problem. That's the problem.
So when we're gonna get in the back chat and just make this side deal and take Jessica's avatar and make an OnlyFans?
There's people that stupid. I mean, it was just a dude I was following on Instagram that was talking about somebody, like literally I could collect all the pictures that Jessica's put up, some of the different ones, the avatars, and make an Instagram of that shit and put a Cash App up. It's some dumb niggas that'll give me some money. Once a dude said that, I said, yo, no, you know who came up with that? You know,
Jessica X
24/7. One master teacher said that. He said there's actually, and he showed the actual stuff. He said, y'all are giving money to people, and these are, because they do it usually when they're aggregating accounts for, like, you know, people that follow other, you know, thought aggregation and shit. There's people that will actually, dudes that will pretend to be women, and then they'll have a Cash App up there, and then dudes will literally give them money. Oh, I need money. And I'm like, you know what? If you niggas are that goofy, I am here to collect. And I ain't gonna do that to anybody in our space, but on Instagram, oh, that's a wonderful world out there. Y'all want to be that? Y'all deserve to get played.
That's what I'm talking about, Aegon. I thought Ramil was a capitalist. I really thought that, man, he would be like, yes, put pump and dump into every church throughout the United States. I want my cut. I thought he would have went for that, but man, I'm like, ugh.
Well, that don't make him a capitalist. That don't make him not a capitalist. It also makes him understand the long-term value of his brand.
Contrary, SKC, I'm a capitalist. That's why I don't want to enter church. That's actually the real capitalist coming out of me.
So, I mean, y'all, it's a difference between people that just throwing stuff anywhere it can go on some desperation stuff. That's why you got a lot of these simps that pander to these females, because they don't understand that once you stop pandering to them, that's it. You fuck. That's when they say one real thing out of all of the pandering stuff they say, then all of a sudden they're done.
Well, serious question. I'll give it to Fantastic, and I'm gonna head out. Do you all think that something like this should happen within the next year?
What is something like
something
that?
like what, a magazine?
I know the execution of it could have been a lot better, and it wasn't executed very well. But as a whole, do you all believe that something like a trademark or some sort of conglomeration should take place within the Black Manosphere space within, I would say, the next year or so?
Well, you're talking about,
I don't think it should be owned by one person. I don't think one person should own the Manosphere. And if it is, it's a very select few. But even then, I think it's still better to be in the hands of the people as opposed to one.
Yeah, and there's
somebody's got to play back.
Yes, I mean, there were only been a couple of people that I would have trusted
for that OnlyFans. We're gonna just play your stuff over and over, same catchphrases over and over and over. Getting $50.
Just ask me. Hey, welcome to my OnlyFans. Click that.
People been saying ASMR. People always gonna suggest it at her. But as far as the answer, I'm gonna let Ramil you go, and then I'll answer it.
Yeah, I think if somebody should own it, even if it's not just at the end of the day, it has to be legally accounted for. If that term is creating millionaires, people are, and I'm not saying any of us individually own it or anything like that, or that doesn't represent us. We all are our own individual people. But that term, the Black Manosphere, somebody, one of the founders, in my opinion, should own that. Don't mean they got control over anybody, but I think somebody should own it.
And I get
to challenge it.
But you do realize that if I wanted to take over, I looked up the search engine ranking. If I wanted to take over all, like, you do realize there ain't nothing nobody can do to stop me with that as far as some trademarks. You don't control that aspect. Trademarks don't control that. And so let's say I get what you're saying, and yeah, I'll agree that somebody needs to do it, and it's certain.
I'm not saying it's all encompassing so important, but I'm just saying just because
I'll give you that. Absolutely. Yeah. But my thing is, like, SKC is asking for a couple of different things when you do that. When you say that, you talk about trademark, We're talking about a couple of different things. We talk about aggregating the manosphere,
Well,
aggregating.
you're seeing completely through my question, Ed, and you're right. What I'm really asking is should it have a true direction?
Well, we already have multiple we already have multiple factions. You got, I mean, shoot, you could brand Igmore, SYSBM. I mean, there's a lot of
Nah,
stuff.
that's already done.
Control of that. Exactly. So, I mean, the stuff that matters when you start to get real niche specific, that's been dealt with already, because both of those guys, you know, because they split off, they took control of that stuff. So the point is, as far as the aggregation part, you know, you already seeing that in one way, but I think I'm a libertarian. I'm with Jessica. It should be separate. As far as a website or something like that, I'm not against that. But I mean, O'Shea got the Negro Manosphere already. So I mean that could be revitalized. Not saying there's anything wrong with it right now, but you know, you can revitalize that, re-amplify that. I mean, that's what I would go to. So a lot of this stuff is already happened, already done. I'd say the lesson of this is people need to step their game up. People need to seriously start thinking about being on other forms of social media, like, you know, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. They need to start thinking about stop being lazy and get a website.
Better watch it, Ed, because BLM, how they did it is they got a title, and then all of these smaller factions all throughout the greater United States, they linked up with them. It gave them the okie doke of, oh yeah, we're with you too. This is the same thing. Just fall underneath us and blah blah blah.
Well, what the thing,
but
the difference, there's a complete difference between that, and I compare that to like the Tea Party as juxtaposition. The difference between Black Lives Matter was funded by Jeff Bezos from the beginning. They had a plan from jump. Like, they saw the hashtag, and then basically Jeff Bezos got in it, so that was already done. When that was done, it was just because these billionaires spending all this money trying to create more AstroTurf. Versus when you look at the Tea Party, which was done by the Koch brothers, it was a little bit more libertarian, more rowdy. It was more like how Christianity is. As soon as somebody didn't like what was going on, they created another denomination. That's when you had Richard Spencer, you had all these other different groups. So the thing about it is when you look, and also when you look at the Black Manosphere, that's not that easy to do like Black Lives Matter. Like, think about it. You're not going to be able. Like,
what I'm saying to you, Ed, is that within, like, okay, shot over the bow with all of this stuff or whatever, okay, but you are going to get to a point to where you're going to have some people who are going to do a lot of homework, and some may go into the thing of, okay, I want to make this a business, I want to make some bread, and that may be fine for some people. And then there may be
you got to provide value.
About this needs to be politicized, and that's going to be a whole nother animal.
No, because they're going to get folded into pro-Black folks. That's the category they're going to go in. I mean, look, man, you got people like Jason Black, Professor Black Truth. They already on that level, and they're not going to rise past them. So, I mean, Tariq Nasheed, you know, you already got people like that that's on that front. Ain't nobody just going to take over our stuff, especially with Kevin at 1 million. Ain't nobody just going to be able to Devo this and then just automatically politicize. You're not going to be able to get that kind of traction. Not off, like, what are you going to say? This is Black men's rights? They're going to run into the same problems. By the way, they're going to run into the same pushback that everybody has run into. Oh, you trying to do, fuck Black men. You trying to do something for these Black boys? It's going to be a problem. Like, so are they really willing to go after they're going to run into the gynocracy. Are they really going to be willing to deal with that? No. They're going to be like, if I can't beat them, join them, and they'll start talking against Black men, which takes them out of that. It's almost impossible to be authentic and do what you're talking about. Look at the heat Kevin's getting now. You think most of these people going to see that and see that as a business opportunity? Or a political opportunity to get a whole bunch of money? Because if they do that, now you got to demonstrate you can deliver the Black male vote. Good luck with all these Black men that are very much for Trump. They gonna beat your ass, and I'm not against them because they already trying to raise that number to get more Black people off the stuff, and that will actually unite a lot of people just off the Democratic thing. No, most of these people ain't got that kind of stuff to do that. They don't.
Nah, the only thing I'm saying, and I agree with your arguments, Ed. The only thing I'm saying is you'll be surprised how much money can change people. And I'll leave it.
We see it. We already see it. We saw it as soon as shit. Obsidian got some kind of windfall. You ain't seen his ass since. I don't know where he at. So we get it. But I will say this. This is what I will say. What I worry about is somebody will get smart and they will be silent. And this nigga may be me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That they'll get smart and they'll aggregate. They'll create like a strong Discord or a strong Telegram page or an email list, and they'll do it in silence. And they'll slowly but surely wrap up, collect emails, and they will have a lot of power because if you have enough aggregation that you can point into that algorithm, you can actually control how that algorithm goes. So you can, build stuff up. I don't have a problem with if it's me, I know I'm an honorable person. Y'all see how I go down sharing people. I want to see everybody grow. Well, everybody that's on some solid stuff and ain't on some absolute F shit. But most of these people, if they would have did that already, they haven't demonstrated they got that kind of savvy to do that yet. And then and too many people are watching. There's too many snitches in this space. Y'all to play with Jessica X, but the reality is I get emails all the time of screenshots of this nigga said this and look at what that person said. I've told these motherfuckers, stop doing that. Stop snitching. It's not, nigga, you heard what this dude said about we need to talk about it. You heard what Fantastic said, Ramil said, what Superstar said about you, what ARC said. I'm like, yo, in my Facebook, my email list, motherfuckers always telling me what somebody said. Too many snitches in motherfuckers.
Fantastic, you there?
Yeah,
I think he stepped away for a second. So
I thought it was going to be a Jugger talk coming.
He's probably going to miss Dollar Washer super chat. Dollar Washer says, even though the space is years ahead in theory, the reality is business acumen is weak. The situation exposed a lot of hypocrisy and cap. Just saying.
I fuck with Dollar Washer heavy. Go ahead.
Captain Cisco says, what does Angry Man think about all of this? He's been quiet, Captain Cisco. And Richard Nixon says, Dr. Claude Anderson. GC, are you there?
Yeah.
GC's not there either?
Yeah, as far as it's good. I mean, as far as the cap.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, Jessica?
Okay, I think maybe let GC go because I think Fantastic was going to bring him in.
Oh, so
if you're not busy anymore, GC. Fantastic's not here. I'm taking the alley-oop. No, but I think we should get him in because he's been waiting to speak.
No, I wasn't really waiting to speak, but I did want to speak on what Fantastic was talking about earlier about it really reveals the nature of certain people who are waiting for others to fail. From what I seen last night and everything, just some people want to see the Manosphere go. They think that it's in their best interest, even though it was an integral part of them moving up. They were trying to promote their channel, which had a certain theme, and they needed an audience for it for a very long time. It gave them that audience. Now, an inability to sustain it probably made that person bitter, but that's not really the fault of the Manosphere.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and that's what I've been coming back to over and over and over again. And people have been underwriting that. Now you can critique the Manosphere. Shout out to Grown Man Business. He does so, but not be a hater of the Manosphere, what I call a part of the anti-Manosphere. And you got folks that they only show up. You only see them when it's they doing some flamboyant title to call us out, or and I'm not talking about like some little shit like maybe like what Ty City do. I'm talking about like some nigga, what happened with the Passport Bros. I mean, or this. Like, we don't really know about this. And I'll give Super Sly credit because I know Ramil's giving credit because Reggie and Bad Guy, but then Super Sly was sitting there, yeah, man, you niggas are stupid. I said, yo, the reason why we didn't buy this was more of an honor code thing. Now, we could argue that may not have been the smartest business move, but it wasn't like nobody thought about it. People will worry about codifying their own brands and stuff like that. And also, everybody is not looking at this like a business. I don't look at this like a business. Now I'm starting to change with that a little bit as far as how much and it's not because I don't think I can make money with this. I don't know if I want to be known for this. You know what I'm saying? So I've gone
it's
back.
Too late now, nigga. You already evidence. Oh, no. Household name now, dog.
It's not too late because Edward is a middle name of mine, and I stand by everything I've said. I'm not out there, but like that. But do I really want to make that investment versus other things? So it's not that people like Dollar wants to talk about, oh, well, people ain't business minded, all that. That's not
No,
necessarily
that's false.
the case.
Read why that's false is because it would be if we didn't catch it, then you could say people the business acumen is if they would have slipped this whole thing and we woke up one day and we see Black Manosphere on the NBC, that would be no business acumen. But the fact that niggas caught the shit and was calling this shit out because it was right. It was like a little honor code, but at the end of the day, somebody needs to own it. But I think that shows the actual fact that we do have business acumen because people were able to catch this. But that's
Man,
not
if O'Shea would have bought that shit, man, that shit would have been a nuclear bomb. Motherfucker, see, I knew. Go. Like, they would have been wilding out. I don't know why they want to act like motherfuckers wouldn't have been, like, trying to declare war over that. Like, Obsidian would have called. Probably, it's only a couple of people that could have probably got away with really doing that. And then people would have let it go. And they would have believed them. Like I think, look, people get say they don't mess with him. Well, no, BGS gets a lot of criticism too because people always was in the chat talk about, oh, he fly by night, he telling dudes to deal with single mothers, which isn't true. There's not one person that could have bought that, probably other than Angry Man, because they would say he came up with it and that's it. And then people would have let it go. People would have had a problem. So when people say we should have bought it, I'll say who should have bought it? It wouldn't have really caught massive amount of heat. Like who? Like really? Like so people don't think stuff through. And I'll say this too, because I want to bring this up when it comes to the women, because we got a right panel with that. One thing that I want people to really understand is as we get bigger, I'm not saying who we don't need. I'm not saying that. But what I will say is it's a lot of y'all that want to be absolute purists with everything. There's people that are invested in us failing. And one of the main things that they have is to say we hate women. I'm not saying you got to bring women in the inner circle. I'm more a person saying that you want to create kind of this gray zone where certain women that are on the team can kind of grow, but we engage in those conversations. You know what I'm saying? And then we control that gray zone and it's beneficial for both parties. But at the same time, you can't make the argument that we hate women. Now, obviously, you got people like Ramil or the Igmore that they're like, either they're going to tax women to coming on there or whatever. I get that. I respect that. But I'm talking about for the overall space. Because Ramil will let people in their chat. It ain't like Ramil just shooting women in the chat. You know, as long as he just don't let them on. So a lot of folks need to start being more forward thinking, which is what Ramil said. We got to start like undercutting stuff. Another thing I'm going to say too is you got way too many people that rode the Kevin Samuels wave that they like to throw they little bitch shots at us. They like to be purple pill, but then they like to say, oh, I'm not like them niggas. They never want to get married. This talking about pump and dump or this alarmist, all that. And they throw their little shots, yo. And they think motherfuckers don't see that. And then they want to think because they hiding up under O'Shea or they hide up under Kevin that people ain't going to reach over there and deal with them. Oh, these niggas don't never show their face. You know what I'm talking about, Jessica, even though they didn't make you show your face. The people that's always talking that shit. So, yeah, don't think people don't see shit just because we don't say shit.
So I'm looking because over there, you know, Kendra's doing a stream and the Father Time guy is there as well. And he says, don't trip, Kendra. It is what it is. We have removed everyone, all of their products and all names from the magazine before the official launch tomorrow. The mag is about the issues Black men face. The names was about support. Again, I feel like he's being really disingenuous. And people are saying, well, you know, like you guys were against him before you even, you know, knew what he was about. And I'll say for myself, yesterday, I wasn't necessarily against him, but after hearing him speak today, yeah, I'm definitely against him because you act. Okay, some people might not agree with this, but when he jumped on Bernard's stream today and he said, black men, black men, black men, black men, about 100 times in the first minute, to me, I don't trust people that operate off that mentality. And it's bad because you should, but he's clearly trying to make it seem as though everybody is a team. So it's like, oh, you know, I'm for black men, knowing the majority of people are black men. It's like basically what he's saying is trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. That's what I get when I hear that, when I hear him say it in the way that he did, he's basically telling people to trust him. If you were really about black men and helping black men, why didn't you hire black men for your team? Something that's so simple because he calls himself a sponsor. He says that he has, you know, the money, the business acumen, the know-how, he has the connections, he has all of this. So if you're really about black men, are you telling me you couldn't find black men to help support you in this? Are you telling me that if you're so about the space and this is the space that you want to help, you couldn't, with the amount of resources that we have in this space, are you telling me you couldn't have gone through this space and found basically Canis Lupus? Are you telling me that you couldn't have gone through this space and found men who are editors, men who can proofread? Just like O'Shea did with the Negro Manosphere, you can find those things. So let's be clear, your intentions for coming in aren't to help people, it's not to help the space. If that really was the case, he said he's been doing this father's time thing for as long as I've been born, literally, right? This is what he's saying. So why didn't he use Black Star University to make a magazine? Where is the Black Star University magazine? It's nowhere to be seen. It's nowhere to be seen because it wasn't working. It was failing. His Black Star University concept. And he saw this place as a way that he could come and he could make money. This space is basically a money venture for him. And Ramil hit on the head earlier. Nobody has a problem. Listen, if you're going to be putting in work, nobody has a problem with you know, getting paid for that. No one has a problem with that. But when you come in and try and act like it's not about money, we know that it's about money. Oh, you back, Fantastic?
He said
Yeah, what's
intentions
up?
a whole bunch of
So
times.
Okay.
somebody that read the magazine said
Oh,
that
by
there's
the way, I didn't hear that he
read
had
the
all
money.
it. I didn't hear he had all this money because I know when Whatchamacallit brought up that he could have created like another LLC and holding. And shout out to Glenn and Cameron because he talks about it all the time. Dude, talk about, you know how much money that cost? I'm like, nigga, that costs like $250, $100. That doesn't
Yeah, when
cost
he
that.
said that, I was crazy. I
No,
was like, bro, like,
I'm a notary.
he
I'm
said
a
that's another
notary.
bill. I was like, nigga.
I'm a notary public. Like I know, like, dude, you got all this money, but you can't throw a couple of $100. Like I do that on buying domains and stuff to privatize my domains because I don't trust you niggas. I don't want you
He's
niggas looking
acting
at my
like he
domain
made
stuff.
a huge monetary investment into the space. That's the thing. He's like, I'm a sponsor. Nobody else has come through to come and sponsor the space like this. It's like, I'm sorry, do you know how many people that you have who donate heavily within the space? People who
Jessica,
donate hundreds to every content creator. And
yo,
he's the
between real talk,
sponsor. So he's making it seem like we're just a bunch of like broke, helpless people and he's coming through as this savior. No, that's not what's going on. And that's why he made sure that he never contacted anybody before this. They did it underhand on their side. The only person that he contacted was Kendra. He wasn't going to contact anybody else who might have some pushback or try and stop the process he's going through.
No offense, but he had to come through a bitch. That's the only reason he's gonna pull that bullshit out. Anybody else would have seen through this shit. He had to come through the bitch.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. It's wrong. She shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. It's not her position in this space to do that.
Yo, between Jessica X and Ramil, like if they don't know you from a super chat standpoint, then I don't know how. Like you got like between all of us on here, we know a lot of the super chatters, yo. Like some of the people they donate, you know, obviously I ain't get some of the money, some of y'all get, but my point is I got my quote unquote sponsor. So the fact that nobody knows you, even from a Cash App, a super chat standpoint, the only person that really knew him is Kendra. And Kendra talk about, well, he sponsors me and I'm a ride. Okay, I get that. I respect that. But at the same time, yo, I'm sorry. There's too many people that know a lot of people that don't know this dude. And it's just, I'm sorry, man. Like at the end of the day, it's a thumbs down. I'm out. Like Shark Tank, nigga tank. I'm out. I'm out. Sorry.
So shout out to Big shout out real quick. GC this on you. Shout out to Edward. Drew can go. What up, Ramil? This panel is the Milwaukee Bucks. BABG. Peace. Appreciate you, bro, for the 5. Go ahead, GC. It's on you.
Okay, so somebody who's actually read the magazine, they were saying that on the second page there's an advertisement. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. There's an advertisement for his product.
So yeah, and that was the question I asked them. I said, you know, are you using it to make money off of other products? Are you using it as an advertisement tool to make money off your own products? And the subject got changed immediately after that. But I did suspect that it wasn't completely not for profit. So basically, he's using this to advertise another product, which is going to profit from, that he's going to profit from.
He's selling his father's time courses for $99 a piece. So yeah,
advertising.
It's called a loss leader. You put something else in front, so you really got something else you want to sell, but you mask it with some other kind of product. It don't gotta be a loss leader every time, but it's that's man. That's what I'm saying. You trying to make the money. Don't insult people's intelligence by saying it's not about the money, bro. That shit really pissed me off, bro. That's why I just started going off, because you really think niggas is that stupid, and that shit just really just blew
let me tell you who O'Shea Duke Jackson is. When him and ARC were beefing, O'Shea still had Alan Roger Curry's app. Do you understand how long? I'm not gonna say that Alan Roger Curry ain't paying for it, but I know when they were trading some real serious words, Alan Roger Curry's advertisement as far as Mo One stuff been on that website forever. I don't know if he told him, if you write for me and I'm gonna pay you, but I'm also gonna let the ad stay. But it's not just on the articles they wrote. It's like on the front page. And I'm not gonna tell, like, I know I have a good idea how many views that O'Shea stuff does. I won't say that because I don't want to get mad at me, but it ain't insignificant. And O'Shea, and I'm gonna tell you something I will say this about O'Shea's website. O'Shea website actually pound for pound performs just as good as like Atlanta Black Star and Blavity and stuff, where his website like really doesn't do well, where their stuff does well is in the social media. Most of those blogs, they get the traffic they get off of social media traffic, which is like sharing and stuff like that on Facebook and stuff like that. But O'Shea actually overperforms them in like search engines and stuff where they don't do well. So my point is, people are actively looking for the stuff that we're doing, and that's not even on the Black Manosphere stuff. So the thing about, and this was like a couple of years ago I looked at this, so maybe this is different now. But my thing is, he keeps a lot of people's ads on there, even if he ain't fucking with them no more. That's the type of person O'Shea is. So O'Shea ain't really pocket watching people money like people always be trying to accuse him of. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers can't never prove that shit like that. They just throw it out there so it's like this cloud. But I've been observing everybody, and I can tell you over time, like if you go to his website right now, I'm sure Mole One is still over there, and he ain't written for him in a minute. So I mean, at the end of the day, them niggas, they nice try, but it ain't gonna work. And by the way, here's where you fucked up. Now we know what y'all doing. So now we know to start aggregating and start showing some of this stuff up. So this is just like when these mofos created the list before, and then folks knew each other where they didn't know each other before. Now, since we know people are seriously trying to do that, it's time to start really looking into how to codify the audience. And that's something I've been talking about for a minute. Like, I think we need to start talking more about sports. I've been promoting artists and MC and Charles when it comes to the geekdom shit. It's time for motherfuckers that want to do reaction shit. It's time for us to start really expanding out of here to really get to our target demographic, Black men, and to a certain extent, Black women has got some common sense as well that like to hear. Because there's a lot of Black women that like to hear what we got to say. And shoot, if they want to donate, they can donate. We'll take their money too. I'm not gonna tell you nothing you want to hear. If it's the truth, it's true. But if you okay with the truth, then you okay with me.
Hey, shout out to Snuggles. I wish the rich people enough to be a sponsor so that don't be talking bad about me, okay? Y'all be talking slick about the poor people. Shout out to Snuggles. Buck Mania, salute to Miss Fantastic and the whole panel. Continue to protect this space and vet those who potentially bring the space down. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, so on what Jessica was saying earlier about the brother talk. Yeah, you do see that from time to time. I was talking to Bernard about that, where people use like the brotherhood or just a sense of commonality, as well as a shared enemy in Whitey. That's something that they do in the Black sector. They use that to say we are trustworthy. We are trustworthy, and such is not. Therefore, I am your brother and I have your best intention at heart because we have that shared interest. And then 2 seconds later, he calls somebody a nigga. He calls Fantastic a nigga.
Right.
It's yeah. It was kind of hard to watch.
Is it me or did all them niggas sound the same? Like,
after you hear it enough, like, I mean, it falls into a trope. He might as well be right quick. I mean, like, it falls into a trope. Like once you been around that particular type of hustle so often, it all starts to sound the same, and it just becomes familiar. Like he might as well be like some Italian guy flipping a coin with a toothpick in his mouth. Like you look like you about to hustle. Like you just have that demeanor, and you know, you kind of pick up on it after a while.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
and he did throw the
the
pro-black
first
thing
thing
in
I
there.
said. First,
He did throw in the whitey and the palm-colored people, so he did throw in a bit of pro-black.
Yeah. So I mean, well, he's tailoring it to his audience. You know, like if he was talking to, you know, the sisterhood, it'll be queen, oh my queen. Like he's tailoring it to his audience.
Yeah, but real quick, salute to you, Mr. Fantastic, man. Thanks for having me up. I gotta get up out of here, man. But yeah, man, glad everybody can, you know, eyes a little bit more wider right now, man. And yeah, man, shit like this, you gotta stop that shit at the door, dog. That was some disrespectful shit, and I would never fuck with them niggas. After today, I'm not even gonna be worrying about them niggas. But once again, salute to you, Mr. Fantastic. Keep doing your thing. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
But it's crazy. Do you know what? At the time, there were so many things in my mind. I feel like it's been such a wild day. Do you feel like you'd be able to play any of it back? If Fantastic is there, I think he might have stepped away again. Pay attention to us, Fantastic. Oh, okay, I think he's got Wi-Fi problems. There was so much at the time that it was just the hypocrisy and the double talk was crazy, like crazy. And I don't have all of the points off the top of my head.
I think most
Just
people
y'all
will.
up, please.
I think most people will crumble under
play
that
by
type of scrutiny, especially if he's not used to panels.
So I couldn't hear you because it was two people talking.
Yeah, no worries. What as I was saying, I think most people will crumble under that type of scrutiny, even you know, especially if you're not used to panels. So I will give him that. However, you're right, it is suspicious, and you know, it does have, and as I was saying at the end, it does have a high potential of being a Trojan horse. And once it's too big to contain, you know, it'll start doing its own thing. And once again, like the all-female editor crew, you know, I mean, is a red flag.
It is a red flag because it's like, if that's what you're about, put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. To me, it's all a big hustle. It's all a big hustle from all of the people that came up and were speaking in support of him. I could hear double talk in everything that they were saying. That's why I kind of want to play it back a bit if we can. I'm sure Bernard would allow it. Even I thought it was funny because Ramil was actually really pressing him and he was getting him to tell on himself. And then every time and they saw it, and that's why whenever Ramil went to speak, the sheep stay sleep guy would butt in and try and run interference to make Ramil, to basically have the conversation with him and Ramil instead of Ramil press him. So he was running interference all throughout that panel. And the fact that you can't, if your intentions are pure, the fact that you can't sit up there and have your intentions critiqued, and they really should be critiqued in this case, considering what's going on, the fact that you can't have your intentions critiqued, that to me is telling. That to me says a lot. So the fact that he couldn't answer anything directly, the people that were speaking in support of him actually couldn't even make a decent case for why he should be doing what he's doing. To me, it was all just, yeah. It was very telling, the panel today. So I'm happy they went up because it took away a lot of the doubt or the iffiness about it. Fantastic, you there?
Yeah, I'm back. Shout out to Car Designs, Chris. Dude, I made a video game based on O'Shea and the Manosphere. It's LLC'd and copyrighted. Don McKee for the 2. Don McKee 90. Nobody gives me $2 super chats. And I do appreciate you, bro. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you for the super sticker. Snuggles again. Shout out to Snuggles. Can you all have Jessica X and the Crimson Cure do a live stream together? Because I would love to see the conversation. Oh, that one would be you know, quite interesting. But no, man, like you said, the whole thing that was going on with the shit concerning the thing was just that. I called it too. That's why I say when Ramil was handling it, and then, you know, Sheep kept butting in, and he's like, no, it's between those two. He's like, nah, man, this is what you're supposed to do. When you do this and you make a you know, you make a unilateral decision for the group, well, now the group has to fucking handle it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Had it been done properly, like Ramil said, well, shit, hey, All this could have been worked out and whatever, sat down nicely, conference call or whatever. May even been some nigga shit, but it would have all been private, and whatever we had, an agreement we came to, or the agreement we didn't come to, would just be that, and then Buddy would be on his way. But now when you guys put out a press release, you know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers in the space find out about it after the fact, and we can see what the hell is going on now, bro. Like, yeah. And again, but you got niggas around here saying, oh, you should have just talked and left. You should have just talked and left. And again, bro, this just lets you know you're dealing with snake ass motherfuckers. Just saying.
Yeah, he was fucking himself up. The more he talked, I was like, damn, man, you this is not going well the more you talk. And he didn't even realize that.
Well, like I said, man, he's been doing this for a while, and he's coming from the preacher pastor paradigm. So they're used to not being challenged. You see what I'm saying? So that when you get into the whole spirituality aspect of it, and then like you said, the whole church is a whole big part of it. Yeah, that's gonna be a part of it, bro. He's used to not being challenged. He just tell you it's from the Lord. The Lord told me, and you just gotta leave it alone.
Can we play some or nah?
Yeah. If you can pull it up, you can pull it up. You can share it.
I've got it here. Oh, you got it, GC? Okay, I'll let GC share it.
Yeah, y'all. Peace out. I'm out. Appreciate it.
Bye, Ed. We're about to do a fantastic breakdown. Hit the like button. Fantastic. Do you like what I did there?
It's up when you're ready.
See the wordplay? No?
Of course. Just you know we get down. We always got bars over here. Go ahead.
Fantastic records.
All right, here we talking about money. This grown folks shit. What I mean by you act like the money out there. There's no money. All right. What I mean by you got it. What I mean by there's no money is that it's not our intent, man, to try to come out here and make money off of the men that are in the space. It's not our intent to charge actually for the magazine. If we was going to do anything, we really was trying to have it where everybody could just have a simple link on their channel where a person could download it. I went through past putting it on Amazon because it was easier because
now I didn't catch that before. So is he saying that he's looking to us for distribution of his magazine?
No, what he's saying is that go on, Fantastic.
Nah, he's not saying he's looking for distribution. He already had to deal with Amazon. Shout out to the brother just highlighting this right here. What he's saying, it was a glitch, but not what hacking. They pretty much don't know all of this was just put together to
Fantastic. Your
audio, yeah.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm in the wind. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
So as I understood it, he said that I was looking to you so people can get it from a link on your channel, so he wouldn't have to depend on Amazon.
I think what he was saying also is that people could hit the link within the magazine. So just say it says Game Changer 00100 in the magazine. They could hit a link on it and it would take them over to that person's channel. So it would take them to your channel.
Right.
So
that's what I got the first time I heard it. But this time, here, let me play that part again. This time it sounds a little bit different. Like first time it sounded like he was going to distribute for us, but now it seems like it's the other way around. So let me play again.
All we did was mention it. If you look at all the advertisements, it said coming, that it's coming tomorrow. That's when it's coming. Okay, but are you getting the money though? I'm sorry? Are you getting the money though? Point, right? To Ramil's point, the trademark. There is no money. So Ramil's point, the trademark is owned by Black Star University, which appears, at least on the registry, is owned specifically by you, right? So the trademark is not even owned by you. It's owned by your company, right? And you're selling something. Regardless of your intentions, if you're getting money, right, and you're using people's likeness, no, JB, I'm gaslighting, JB. I'm gaslighting. That's an assumption.
Wait. You confused me, brother. You said there's no money. What does that mean?
The money disappears. When you couldn't buy, the money goes to the space. It goes to the outer space. Nobody sees the money. You just click buy, the money disappears. All right. Y'all niggas is being silly. Come on,
let him explain. No, I was asking him a legitimate question.
He said outer space.
All
All right, here we talking about money. This grown folks shit. What I mean by the money that not there. There's no money. All right, what I mean by you got it.
What I mean by there's no money is that it's not our intent, man, to try to come out here and make money off of the men that are in the space. It's not our intent to charge actually for the magazine. If we was going to do anything, we really was trying to have it where everybody could just have a simple link on their channel where a person could download.
Yeah, they would download. Yeah, they would download it because I heard it like you did the first time. I was like, okay, so he's using that I'm here to help angle, but now he's like, I want everybody here to advertise for me.
Yeah, you're actually right. I just caught it that time. Yeah. He's saying he wants to have the links on everybody else's channel to promote the magazine, which is promoting his products, basically.
Yeah, which is huge distribution when you think about it. Like all the people that watch you and don't watch me and vice versa, will all have access to his link, like throughout the semi-divided manosphere. So yeah, that's, and they all will see his advertisement.
But that don't even make sense. I mean, if you think about it, right? Apparently maybe I didn't hear this right, but apparently he said the money goes to outer space or some bullshit like that.
No, that's what Ramil said as a joke. Yeah, Ramil was being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but even then though, why is it that nobody else besides them really knew about that? Because you can tell if he was really genuine, he would have reached out to some people. He would have reached out to the people who he's actually going to use and apparently promote their link, right? So that's how you know it's all cap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Only Out for the 5. Thank you. And yeah, man, listen. This whole thing about just the exposure. That's I always told y'all. Remember when I was going off on a certain individual when I was telling you guys, bro, the money in this space is enormous. All right, we got all walks of life of brothers out here. You got brothers that give $1. You got brothers that give $100. You got brothers that give $500, and that's on the super chat. Not to mention Cash App. So when you look at just the way that brothers are willing to contribute and everything to the space and support, shout out to everybody that's about BABG merch. People buy merch when you get your merch and all these different things. So brothers support. So yeah, if you come to Mr. Fantastic or JC or Jessica or whoever, Ramil, whatnot, what have you, and you're A1 Day One supporter, and I have this fucking thing linked to my account, well, that's me putting my backing behind your brand. You feel what I'm saying? That's like the oldest thing in the book, you know what I'm saying, whether I want to or not. So yeah, man, I'm not for that, bro. I'm not for supporting, your product if it's, because it's not for profit. Like you said, the whole thing that they're doing is and I've seen the A Game thing. Shout out to Young Manhood channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to him if y'all not already. And I just didn't know what was going on with the whole aspect of it. But now it seems to be like the whole thing for him is to get this whole A Game, male, herbal thing off the ground, get the biggest, advertisement and outreach for it. Seems to be.
Oh, wait a minute. He's selling blue pills?
Hey, shout out to Young Manhood channel, man. It's got niggas climbing mountains and everything, bro. It's not just for that. It's it's the ultimate male energizer. Shout out to Young Manhood channel, man. Y'all subscribe to him if you ain't already. Shout out to Black Sword 404. The rights of the name belong to Angry Man. If Angry Man gave him the nod, then I got no problem. But I need to hear it from Angry Man. Again, man. Hey, he said he got it, bro. I really don't. It don't really matter to me at this point.
It's not the name. Like they were saying earlier. It's like the hustle of it, and then you're essentially asking for the endorsement. You have the name, but you're essentially asking for the endorsement. And if you want us to put the link on, first of all, putting other people's link on your channel is tacky. So I've heard. So that's just not a route that you want to go.
I find it tacky. You guys can operate as you please.
I heard that somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one permanent link though, man. That's a permanent link, bro. Like so, every time we log on, GC, you getting that alpha male, man. You're helping a erection per video, bro. I mean, you'll be doing the Lord's work.
Hey.
But it's kind of under the guise that I'm gonna be like, it's like he's trying to come at it like, look, I'm helping you.
He is
I've
helping
put you in
to
this
do his work.
I put you in this magazine. I'm helping you out. I'm promoting you. I'm doing this to help you grow. When really and truly, it's like, no, we're actually promoting him. Because let's just say that we didn't put his links for his magazine on our page. Either way, you'd still be promoting him. Because if somebody was to go onto Google and type in my name, guess what's going to come up when you type in my name? His magazine. So they're going to be like, oh, what's this? That's the power of including people's names in your, like, in his magazine. I know that my name is Googled enough to have power through him advertising it. It's going to get him clicks. And so he knows that. So this isn't just him doing it, I wanted to share your names because I appreciate the work that you've done and I respect you. That's not what it was about. He's done that because it's going to help him ultimately in the long run. And even with the magazine is something that's going to help him in the long run too. And it's not necessarily the content of the magazine, but it's almost like, when you look at it from a business aspect, when you purchase that magazine, they have your contact details and then they can, like, your contact details are basically valuable. Your contact details equal money. They equal leads. They equal sales. So once he has your contact details, whether that's just your email address, whatever, they can then sell that information on to other people. So there's value in that as well. I feel like that's mainly what the magazine is for, to promote his money, to promote his product, which is his, A-game herb things and his Father Time course, because Kendra's been promoting the Father Time course on her channel for a while. So it's to promote those two things, but that's not the only avenues for money, basically. That's not the only ones. Traffic, Simp No More, do you know what? Maybe you should come up. Because I saw you speaking earlier on in Bernard's chat. And you seems like you had a lot to say there. You're obviously in an agreement with it. So if you can come and give us a different perspective, then come and enlighten us. That's what the panels are for. They're for you to come up and have your opinion. So if we're wrong, if you think my position's wrong, any of our positions are wrong, that's what the panel is for. You can come up and talk about it. Yes, Imam Perry, he has a course called Father's Time for $99. And it obviously wasn't selling enough before. That's why he didn't make a magazine called Father's Time. That's why he didn't make a magazine called Black Star University. That's why he's doing a magazine that's called the Black Manosphere, because he knows that that's what's going to get him clicks, and what he's been doing already hasn't got him any clicks. So don't come here under the guise of helping anybody, or that you're out for the people and you want to bring some sort of, structure to the space. No, you're trying to bring structure to your bank balance. Let's be real.
I used to,
just real quick, shout out to Sir Battle. Listen, I don't see it as diabolical. I see it as a business opportunity, man. Listen, America's a capitalist society. All right. If whenever there's a way for money to be made and someone's left a door open for you to make it, hey, you take the opportunity. Is there such thing as dirty business? Yes, there's such thing as dirty business. But if you have your business together, you're not open to really dirty business. So, yeah, man, I still say, it's a possibility of where, but again, this isn't complete yet, people. Again, legally, from a legal standard, he has no rights to anything because it's pending. Okay. It's getting approved, and it takes at least on average a year's time for you to get a trademark approved. So it's so many things it has to go through. So we don't even really have to be worried about this until later on. And not saying the can should be kicked down the road. It shouldn't be taken seriously, because I do believe there's value in, like Jessica said, he understands what's going on here. Kevin Samuels done shouted out the Black Manosphere. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels, in anything this nigga endorsed, bro, hey, I'll put $1,000 to it.
So it's like people are going to look for the Black Manosphere now.
Well, when people look up, male enhancement herbs, your picture is going to come up as a reason to use it. All right,
anything
but,
anything I could do to help.
okay. But fantastic. This reminds me, I used to work for a place that was contracted through school districts, and they made up a magazine that had a award that they gave to themselves, like ranked number 1 by such and such magazine. But the magazine,
Exactly. Was their magazine.
it
Exactly.
was their, like, just seeing the inside of this, and the authors of it, and they actually wrote like educational stuff, like, just cause, like, who donated backpacks and stuff like that. I was just amazed, like, wow, and the company was owned by a white dude, but I was like, wow, this man really is just hustling. Like, the whole thing seems legit. And then they just was like 5 years running, top attendance enhancement tools. I was like, this is ridiculous. It reminds me of that.
Well, that's what I was saying. When he said he's got over 1 million black men that he's helped and he supported over the years, it's like, bro, how do you quantify that? How do you prove that? I'm just going off your word. So, when you have this wonderful, everybody's great when they write their own resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's essentially what they were doing. Yeah.
And it's like, even let's just take that to be the case, because he was trying to diminish what O'Shea has done by saying, I've worked with over 1 million black men. Well, O'Shea has undoubtedly, right, worked with over 1 million black men. If we're just looking at his channel views, he's reached at least 1 million people. And if you've worked with 1 million black men and your whole thing is about improving black men, making them be their best self, okay, like black male excellence, if that's your thing and you've touched the lives of 1 million black men, are you telling me you couldn't find 8 to put on your team instead of 8 women? Out of the 1 million men that you've coached and helped so much, you wouldn't help them out and give them that opportunity? If what you do is so powerful and impactful and you've got all the connects, why didn't you help them and put them on this thing that you're doing right here? None of it makes sense. It doesn't add up.
That's a
Like,
great point too. That's a great point too, Jessica. And again, when stuff like that happens, you come to find out. Shout out to everybody that's had to deal with a fucking homeowners association, and you come to find out that you're paying this, whatever it is, a month or a year for your homeowners fees, and then the people that's cutting the grass is like the homeowner association's president. It's their daughter or their lawn service company. And then, that person do all these other things, and all they're doing is recycling the money back into themselves. And all you do is pay the money for the whatever. And and we don't know. That's why we said we don't know. I know Kendra, I know the people, the content creators, but I don't know these people. Who are these other people, and why? And these people get that they have no affiliation with the Black Manosphere whatsoever, because again, for one, they're women, and then two, we don't know who they are. I mean, how are they going to benefit? You know what I'm saying? And us not have a call and a say so in this. Shout out to Don McKee 90 again for the 2. Your names are building backlinks for a site. And Sweet Melody Speaks. What kills me is he doesn't even do content, or do he? No one knows who is he. He's just a supporter. He's not a content creator.
Yeah, he doesn't do any content.
Well, I mean, he does now. Like, I mean, what I was saying before is that this is his content. It's just, instead of for a YouTube page, it's a magazine. But even if it was a new YouTube page and he was brand new to it, he would still have to develop some sort of reputation. And you went through it as well, Jessica, and Melody's going through it now. You have to, develop some sort of reputation before people just endorse you. And he hasn't done that.
Establish yourself.
Yeah, you have to establish yourself, and he hasn't done that. Now, apparently, he's had some time to do it in a, if he's been ghost listening, because I pay attention to people who do and don't donate, and just to the people who speak in the chat, and I haven't really seen them.
And he said he's been here since, I think he said 2015. So you've been here 6 years, but nobody knows you?
He said 2008. He said 2008.
Oh, 2008?
Yeah, he said 2008.
Yeah, so like even before I became a content creator, the name doesn't ring a bell. I mean, you want to create a name for yourself. I mean, like you could just say like, look, this is like my channel, and just like you endorse other people's channel, hopefully you will come to endorse my magazine. It's like, okay, but we actually have to watch your show first, and in this case, we have to read several subscriptions over a period of time of your magazines before we can determine like if this is on the up and up. And then at that point, it's like, okay, and you sell penis enhancers, just like Obsidian has his book, and Fantastic has his t-shirts,
Penis. Sorry.
Yeah. You might want to do a collab. You might want to do it. You'll be a perfect advertiser.
Oh my gosh, you could be the voiceover for him. You could be like, penis.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't sell that.
You're missing out on money, man. You gotta get the bag, GC. You better get in early.
Yeah.
Jessica, that's your shit right there, Jessica. And you tell him start one just for the women.
Cleaners. No, I don't think anyone really wants a cleaners.
No, you don't want that. No one likes those. Those are unexpected surprises, unpleasant.
I don't want a real cleaners. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do if that happened. But I know what I wouldn't do. I'm just saying I don't know like how polite I can be about it. But that's something you should have mentioned before, much like this magazine. But yeah, all I was saying to dude, and I'll play a little bit more. All I was saying to dude was that, look, your approach to this is wrong. You basically did the whole, it's better to give an apology than ask for permission, which is exactly what he did.
Yeah, ask for permission. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was late on the apology. Like, he tried every shuck and jive, and then at the end, he's like, okay, I apologize. Like, damn, really?
I went through the task of putting it on Amazon because it was easier, because everybody could just go right to Amazon and get it, and we track the numbers and show the world that it was a #1 bestseller, that it was something that Black men collectively had. But we're not charging for it. It's not something that we're going to be charging for. And we're not charging definitely with your names on it, right? It's not about us making money off your name. This ain't about that.
Yeah, it is.
It's about $5.99, right? Your name.
My bad. I was ad-libbing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you said pause. That's good. All right.
No, I said, yeah, he was. I
thought you said pause. Okay.
No.
Well, hold on. I think he's saying so.
You got it. Fantastic.
Yeah, man. So the whole thing with this guy, dude, listen. This is ultimately not more so about him than, again, the people that you wouldn't know and wouldn't have any platform or notoriety or anything without the manosphere, and yet still y'all want to pray for the downfall on some motherfucking Biggie Small shit, bro. Again, that's what I'm looking at. And as I always do, man, I'm gonna hold y'all to task. Y'all do it. Y'all got to start calling out the fuck shit, man. For real. This dude, man, I heard some shit yesterday, bro. I just like, motherfuckers done took it to the next level. But if nobody wants to call it out, they won't call it out. But ultimately, the whole thing is supposed to be about this space being successful. If you out here cheering on the chance or the opportunity of it failing, bro, like, bro, just go watch something else. Just go to the B sector, bro. Maybe the manosphere is not for you. Why you just stay around and hate? That's all I'm asking. Why would you stay around and hate? Just go somewhere else. Go Cynthia G and them. They booming right now. They popping. All right, go watch them. That's all I got to say, man. What's up for y'all for closing statements?
Oh, are you finishing?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I never have much to say. Closing thoughts. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. GC, what's up with you, bro?
But no, I'm 100% with you on that. I mean, it's nothing worse than a person that, goes into an organization with the intent to take from it and not give anything to it. It's obvious that you have your own thing going. You have a life concept that you want to sell to people that didn't sell very well for the first 3 years, and you're looking for a ready-made audience. And then that's when you come with the whole brother, my brother thing. But let's get back to what I originally was trying to push off for the prior 3 years. That's kind of what I got from it. And, it just it's kind of bad. But what I was trying to tell you earlier, I don't know if you picked up on it, was the prediction aspect of it. That wasn't a real prediction. Like, as I understood it, the actual prediction had something to do with TikTok and all this, all this drive and changes that are made by YouTube. Like, that was the actual prediction. this was just like, you know, you see, I told you. This is just taking credit for like a, you know,
Yep.
transversal event that just kind of came out of nowhere and like, you see, that's exactly what I was talking about. No, it's not.
Thank you.
No, it's not. But
hey, man, yeah, shout out to Deborah Lee and Nelly, man. Listen, yeah, all the motherfuckers that's hanging around this space, bro. And again, you niggas would be nobody without this space, bro. Hey, the biggest middle finger to you, dog. All right, choke on a dick and die. All right, and that's that on that from the BG. Hey,
and
through, appreciate you. Just good came through, man. I had 300.
You're breaking up, bro.
Oh shit, I'm out here on this in the desert, bro. Can you hear me? Am I good? Am I good?
Barely.
Wait. All right, shut this motherfucker down, man. Appreciate y'all. That's that on that. When I catch you on the next one.
All right, peace.